Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing another Scientology from a Scientologist perspective video. Today we're going to be kind of retouching on some of the topics I've covered in previous videos. So stay tuned and see what those topics are. Hey guys, welcome back. Now, today I want to cover two articles. One is very short because it's just kind of breaking down some new developments. The other one is a little bit longer, but it's not very long. It's just kind of touching on some things that are going on. So, the first article we're going to touch on is Garcia's answer Scientology's cross appeal. COSRECI coughs up docs, and a new church vid. This was written by Tony Ortega on the Underground Bunker and was posted on September 20th of 2019. So I'm going to jump into it. This is a very short video, a short article, because it's only kind of covering and giving very brief statements about three things that came out in this past week. So first we're going to talk about the Garcia's answer to Scientology's cross appeal. There's not very, well, I say there's not very much information. Tony doesn't talk about the information. Now, what he does do is drop the documents that are 70 pages long. It ends out with 4 points. This is going to the Florida courts for the Florida courts to reevaluate their decision, and it's Garcia's answering the cross appeal from the Church of Scientology. So if you want to read through over those court documents, the link for those court documents is going to be in the description box down below, and you can go through and pick those court documents apart. The second thing that has come out about Scientology this week is over in the UK, they have very stringent, mandatory financial reporting. And it's by all of their listed organizations, charitable and business. You have to turn in your documents. If you don't, they will suspend your charity and business from the registered businesses and charities in the UK. It is not something that they play about. So, this week, annual financial disclosures were turned in over in the UK for one of Scientology's organizations, and it is the Church of Scientology Religious Education College, Incorporated, also known as the COSRECI. That's not a mouthful of just jumble, I don't know what is, but it gives the information, excuse me guys, it gives the information about how much money they're bringing in, what they spend the money on, and all of that information. So, in looking at this is a 22-page document that is also listed on here, and it goes through the committee's report, statement of income and expenditures, statement of assets and liabilities, statement of changes in equity, statement of cash flows, notes to the financial report, committee's declarations, independent auditors reports, and declaration of responsible persons. So this is going to be it's a very telling document on the ins and outs of this organization of Scientology over in the UK. And right here, it is saying that the total income for 2018 was $46,264. No, $46,264,000. $46,264,001. And And the change is in 2017, they listed $51,338,464. Then it goes through their expenditures. So they say after expenditures, their surplus for 2018 was $24,316,163. In 2018, they're saying that their surplus was $16,318,857. And then it says the exchange rate differences of foreign translations, with a total surplus at the end of 2018 being $25,911,289, and for 2018, $24,316,163. So really and truly, between the 2 years, there's not that much difference. Like at the beginning, you're kind of like, there's some difference, but when you go through their entire breakdown, they're still kind of coming out right neck and neck, with 2018 actually having more of a surplus than 2017. So, makes you kind of think what's going on over there. But if you want to look over that financial document, that's going to also be linked in the description box down below, so you can tear that apart and look into it and all that. So, the third thing that was released this week was in California. They released a new promotional video, which Scientology has been doing less and less of releasing these promotional videos, especially with all of the controversy going around. They're kind of keeping their heads down. But in the San Fernando Valley, that org is trying to raise money for the Ideal Org Initiative, and that's located in Ventura, California, if you're wondering. And so this is a promotional video to try to land that cash for the fundraising efforts for them to go Ideal. It's like 2 minutes, 5 seconds long. I watched it. It's quite, boring, to tell you the truth. It wouldn't entice me to give you any of my money, but Scientology doesn't really entice me to give them any of my money to begin with. But the link to that video, which is on YouTube, the camera again. I'm trying to get used to this new setup. Not quite working for me yet. That's also linked down in the description box down below. So in the description box for this article, you can find the Garcia's answer to the cross appeal, the financial documentation from the UK, and the YouTube promotional video for the Ideal Org Initiative. Moving on to the next article, we're also going to be revisiting another person that I just got finished talking about, I think last week. What a person. And it's going to be in the political era. So, we're talking about Scientology's Joy Vila. So this is Scientology's Joy Vila is such a notorious wingnut. Democrats are fundraising off of her. This is written by Tony Ortega, posted on the Underground Bunker. It was posted on September the 19th of 2019. So you may be thinking to yourself, okay, Mindy, why are we revisiting Joy Vila so soon? Well, the reason why we are is because, of course, we are gearing up for a new election. Of course, you got the whole presidential thing going on, but there's also Congress and Senate elections going on. So everybody is fundraising for their campaigns, trying to get their people behind them, this, that, and the other. So Joy Vila is trying to claw her way back up to the top of the political stratosphere where she was before she took her fall from grace. And In doing so, she is going out on the fundraising circuit. So I'm going to insert an invitation here. Okay, guys, and that invitation, as you can see, is for Senator Amanda Chase, and it is toting that Joy Vila is going to be the special guest. And it also puts in there that she's a national recording artist who wore the custom MAGA dress to the Grammys, because that is the only thing she's known for. And it gives, of course, by the time this is posted, it's already happened, but it gives, the day and time, the address, yada yada. And the prices for the tickets, which of course is all VIP stuff. And I'm gonna blur out everything that's blurred out is just who you need to reserve your tickets through, yada yada yada. Anyway, the problem with this is Democrats are using this in their favor. Now, this is going on in Virginia. Amanda Chase is the senator for Virginia. She's seeking re-election, but the Democrats in Virginia are like, hold up a second, boo-boo. We got something for you. So I'm going to insert their reply to this. Okay, so let's look at this. It says, Virginia Dems, we're going to describe someone and you guess if you know who we're talking about. The person blamed extremists on both sides for the violence at the neo-Nazi rally in Charleston in August 2017. They've also praised white supremacist and defended conspiracy theorist Alex Jones. No, we're not talking about Donald Trump, but Joy Vila. She's a pro-Trump. I've tried to put pro and Trump together. She's a prompt. That's a new word. We're going to use that. She's a prompt musician who's headed to Richmond on September 19th to campaign for State Senator Amanda Chase. This is despicable, but there's something we can do about it. And they've highlighted this section. It says, replace Amanda Chase with someone who won't campaign with extremists. Pitch in today, help us flip Senator Chase's seat in November. But Tony Ortega also points out some things. He says they do not point out that she's a patron emeritus of the Church of Scientology, that she's donated at least $250,000 to her membership organization, the International Association of Scientologists. So her utterances about her public policy are enough to make her notorious as an extremist. But they can also push it just that much further, because a lot of people have issues with the Church of Scientology. So they could have taken this just one step further with inserting that. That needs to be something that needs to be brought up, especially with everything that's going on with Scientology at this point, with all of these legal battles that are going on, with all of the press going on about it, with everybody talking about it. The Democrats need to throw that in. That needs to be a point. People need to see pictures like this picture. As you can clearly see, that is a picture of Joy Vila with Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon was very close to Trump for a long time until it became too much of a problem due to Bannon's mouth, which is kind of counterpoint, don't you think, Trump? But anyway, So, right there shows how close to Trump she is. Right there shows how close the Church of Scientology is to Trump. That could be a major sticking point for those that want him out of office. But that's just my opinion. Do with it what you will. So, he ends, I love Tony Ortega. He throws you a zinger every so often. So he ends this out with, she really has become a celebrity of sorts, what she's always wanted. And that's true, but I think this is not the kind of celebrity that she wanted to be. Because I think this might actually work against her and her church. Her safe pointing tactics may not be what the church really wanted. Anyway, guys, I know we kind of recovered some things, but we got some new information. Remember, check out the description box for the Garcia appeal, the financial documents, and the promotional video if you just want to see what these promotional videos look like and how they try to drum up money for these kind of things. And remember, give this video a thumbs up if you like it. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and ring that bell so that you're notified every single time I upload a video. My schedule at this point is 6 days a week. I upload before 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, just as a reminder to you guys. In the description box down below, like I said, are all the links to those videos. Also links to my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and email. If you have any questions or if you have any information you want me to cover in a future video, you can send it to me on any of those platforms. And in the comment section down below, let me know what you think about any of these topics and what you think about what type of things will crop up soon in the Church of Scientology, because every day it's something else. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.